Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for attending the business matching session of the first ASEAN Smart Cities Network high-level meeting. It's me again. My name is Ayumi Kaotiratada. I'll be your MC for today. It's my pleasure to serve you as MC again. And we have information for you for ASEAN participants. Please fill in the evaluation form on the table and please hand them in to our liaison staff. If you already filled in the evaluation form in your Congress bag, that's the same content as the one you already have on the table. So please hand them in, both one, to liaison staff. 日本の企業の皆様は後ほどのビジネスマッチングについてのヒアリングをさせていただきます。そちらのヒアリングをさせていただきますので、ご協力のほどよろしくお願いいたします。And now let us begin. First, Mr. Amano Yusuke, the Deputy Minister for International Project of the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism of Japan, will present the opening speech. Mr. Amano, please come up to the stage for your speech.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism of Japan, I would like to say a few words at the opening of this business matching session. First of all, I thank you so much to everyone for attending the 4th ASEAN-Japan Smart City Network high-level meeting, continuing from yesterday. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to all the Japanese companies and organizations that have gathered here today for this business matching session. The venue for this meeting is Japan's first national soccer training center called J-Village. I also show my deep appreciation to all the people who let us utilize the facility of J-Village for this meeting. It might be nice timing to welcome you all to this J-Village during this time of the World Cup soccer tournament in Qatar. Japan team still remain. In 2019, Japanese government established the Japan Association for Smart City in ASEAN, commonly called JASCA, that is working with Japanese companies and organizations involved in smart cities to cooperate towards the realization of smart cities in ASEAN. JASCA also actively and continuously disseminate information on Japan's technology and experience in promoting smart cities to ASEAN countries and cities, and builds close relationships between the public and private sectors of ASEAN and Japan. JASCA members, as well as local companies based in Fukushima, participate in this meeting today and introduce their technologies and experiences in presentation and at exhibition booth set up outside this hall. During the time other than presentations, you can visit exhibition booth and exchange your views. I would like to conclude my remarks by expressing my hope that this event will provide with good opportunity to deepen relationship between public and private sector of ASEAN and Japan and lead to the kick-off new projects. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Amano, for your opening remarks. Now we will start the session. The first corporate presentation is given by Mrs. Ikedo Aili, Director of Index Strategy Incorporated. Mrs. Ikedo, please come up to the stage for your presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Japan. So my name is Airi Kedo, Director of Index Strategy, and I will be giving a presentation on who we are and what we do on behalf of Index Group. So Index Group, we have been established in 1994 as a Japanese project management firm, and are shifted to a holding company last year in April. So this department that was responsible for PPP development, public-private partnership development abroad, was newly established as Index Strategy. And as Index Group philosophy, one of our philosophies is always with the Shikai spirit, making Shikai effort. So what Shikai means is that back in the Edo period, those individuals that create kimonos, Japanese traditional clothes, were called shikaya. And whenever they create kimonos, they will require approximately 40 different processes with different stakeholders to be involved to make that beautiful kimono eventually. So whenever we promote any type of PPP projects, we ensure that we have that Shikai spirit as a Japanese project management style to derive an optimal solution in a very complex manner. And about Index Strategy, we are involved from the very beginning of project formalization all the way to project materialization of any type of PPP project, not just as a project manager, but also as a consultant and as an investor. And in terms of the sector-wise, we cover both social and civil infrastructure for a wide variety of PPP projects. But what we have in common is that whenever we promote PPP projects, we ensure that the benefits and risks are equally allocated between public, private, and the society, which is also one of our very important philosophies of Index Group. And this is our track record. So we pursue our projects based on local needs. So we have no geographical preference. So when we look at our projects, it's literally all over the world, from Asia, Africa, or even Pacific Islands. And this is one of the case studies of smart city development. So this is part of the Smart Jump program supported by the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport, Tourism to promote Japanese technologies and investment for smart city development in ASEAN cities. So our project was located in the Philippines, in Palawan, to make the existing environmental estate of approximately 1,070 hectares into a smart city. So what we have done was to categorize into three main sectors: energy, mobility, and telecommunication. And for the energy sector, we have focused on the biomass power generation using the agricultural waste, which are coconut husk, shell, and rice husk, mainly to revitalize the local industry as well as to reduce CO2 emission. And these are some of the figures from the study. So for the reduction of CO2 emission, in case of 5 megawatt plant, it was estimated that 37,200 tons of CO2 equivalent per year was expected to be reduced. And in terms of the reduction of electricity generation costs, approximately 44% was expected to be reduced compared to the existing cost. So this is it for our presentation, and those officials who have local needs or interest to promote or develop a public-private partnership development, we're the right company, and we have our booth outside this venue, so we'll be standing by. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much for your presentation, Mrs. Ikedo. Thank you. The next presenter is Mr. Kurita Yu, Assistant Overseas Sales Manager of Overseas Sales Section, Business Promotion Department, Ishigaki Company Limited. Mr. Kurita, please come up to the stage for your presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Yu Kurita from Ishigaki Company Limited. And before my presentation, I'd like to thank all participants for giving me a chance to speak here today. And let me start. And prior to my explanation of, today I will talk about pump gate for flood control. Then prior to my explanation, I will introduce about our company, Ishigaki. Then Ishigaki was established in 1958, and our employees 927. Now we have two main kinds of products. White one is a solid liquid separator. The yellow colored one is a pumps for flood control. The role of pumping station and pump gates are prevention of inundation. And they are installed connection part of main river and tributary. Then it is installed connection part, then forcibly discharge drainage from tributary to main river. Then this is the pump gate. It's a drainage system with an integrated pump and gate. Then it discharges rainwater from left side to right side. And this is comparison of a pumping station and pump gate. As I explained to you, both facilities are used for flood control. However, pump gate is simpler than a conventional pumping station, normal pumping station. Therefore, there are many merits such as a short construction period, no pump house, lower cost, and less equipment, and also less maintenance. This is a pumping station example. Pumping stations require a lot of land and equipment, and large building, and bypass channel. On the other hand, pump gates don't need them. It can be installed on the existing waterway. So surrounding area is required at the time of construction, but after completion, you can utilize the land. This is an example of our installation of pump gate. As you can see, all equipment can be installed on the waterway. Then this slide shows how to operate pump gates. We're not using the pump. There is both the pump gates and trash rake. Then you can secure the natural flow. When it rains and you need to drain water, lower them and start the pump to discharge water to prevent inundation. Then from here, let me introduce our pumps feature briefly. And before explanation of our pump, I would like to explain about the problems which existing pumps have. Existing pumps cannot suck the air during operation, so it has to stop at the stopping water level, then to restart at the starting water level. Then this repetition will continue during the raining. Then in the worst case, the electrical board will burn. However, the flood buster solved the problem. It can operate at any water level. Then you don't have to stop at the stopping water level. Then has less load on the electrical board. Since 2015, We have delivered 122 pumps for 64 pumping stations. This is our Kyoguchi pumping station, which is located in Hyogo. And this is a Balut pumping station after completion in the Philippines, Tondo, Manila. 1,200 millimeter pumps of 3 cubic meter per second. Then please watch the video here. This is our Balut pumping station. Then we have installed a pump gate for existing pumping station. Then right side is our existing pumping station. They have 2 CMS. Then left side is pump gate. It is actually smaller than existing pumping station, but it has 3 CMS. And from here you can see the actual operation. Our flap buster has 3 operation modes. One is air water state and standby state. It can discharge our water relatively deeper than the other pump, so it has enough margin for sudden inflow. Okay, thank you for watching. And in conclusion, sorry, not yet. In conclusion, if flood control is required in limited place, in limited period, with limited budget, please consider flood buster. And also, if you would like more information, please visit here or contact me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kurita. Our next presenter is Mr. Daikuya Shinichi, Vice President of Japanese Physical Therapy Association. Mr. Daikuya, please come up to the stage for your presentation.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Japan. I'm so happy to meet you all. So instead of our Vice President, Shinichi Daikuya, I'm going to present to you about Health Society with Physical Therapy for ASEAN Smart City. First of all, I'm going to show the movie.
Hello, everyone. I am Shinichi Daikuya from the Japanese Physical Therapy Association. I'm sorry I cannot join you today. Japanese Physical Therapy Association is the only one professional organization of physical therapists, and it is public interest body in Japan. For improving people's health, welfare, and medical care, we implement projects in the field of academic, education, profession, and public relations. Also, international activities in cooperation with organizations of physical therapists in Asian countries. Recently, we try to promote that physical therapist skills and knowledge can be applied within Smart City Super City. About an overview of these activities, Mr. Ito, as a manager of the International Affair, will give a report today. I cannot visit you today, unfortunately. However, I'm looking forward to seeing you at next opportunities. Wishing you all the success event. Thank you so much.
So, we are called Japanese Physical Therapy Association. Nationally and internationally, we are doing some project, various activities, together with partnership within the Asian societies. And for example, look at right side of the slide. It is like ASEAN Physical Therapy Forum held together with Cabinet Office of Japanese government, for example. And behind, like human resource development that was conducted together with partnership Cambodian Physical Therapy Association in University Health Science, for example. And bilateral and multilateral relationship together, we have MOU to conclude it, and we work together in Thai, Indonesia, and Vietnam, and other countries. We believe that physical therapy treatment needs not only the direct, but also indirect. Direct physical therapy, as you can see or imagine, the treatment, exercise, electrotherapy, and so on. Indirect physical therapy is interaction, advice, education through internet or other devices. So this is actual example of physical therapy support within healthcare. For example, this is actually based on the facilities such as hospitals or daycare services. So physical therapists visit to the patient and do treat. But after all, in this technology developed, now we can do more remotely, like using internet and devices. And indirect physical therapy, this is an example. Teaching exercise to the group through internet, and distance learning at the university level, like both pre-recorded movie and interactive classes, and exchanging academic and educational event and language system using too. So it is expected IoT and ICT can be applied for social platform among physical therapists and healthcare situation. And more, like we can do education, human resource development, contactless in academic situation too. And what we do for smart city and super city context is that like possibility is more and more extending. And with technology such as device development and robotics, nowadays solution for healthcare is changing from medical treatment, just not treatment, but more like health prevention. So today, we would like to propose to you healthy society adding like skills of physical therapists within this context. Let's get do together. We are happy to do within smart situation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ito, for your presentation. Our next presenter is Mr. Seo Shintaro, Chief of International Business Division, International Sales and Marketing Department, METAWATER Company Limited. Mr. Seo, could you come up to the stage and start your presentation?
Hi, I'm Shintaro Seo, belonging to METAWATER International Sales Division. So thank you for giving us this opportunity. We would like to introduce our latest innovative solution for wastewater treatment plant, which is called the Pre-Treated Drinking Filter System, or PTF. At first, let me brief you on my company, METAWATER. The METAWATER is a leading engineering company based in Tokyo with unique solutions and products, such as a ceramic membrane, ozone generator, sludge incineration, and PTF system, and ranging from EPC services up to operation and maintenance service, and including the implementation of PPP and PFI projects in water and environmental sectors. Our company was established in 2008 to become the first integrated engineering company in this specific sector in Japan. We assume that there are various fields making up your smart city. We can contribute to smart city, smart governance, and smart economy through our PTF system. This slide shows our PTF system. This system composes 3 key technologies with unique media: a floating sponge filter, high-rate drinking filter, and a final solid liquid separator. The first stage, FSF, removes SS and particulate BOD. Second stage, HDF, retains organisms and at high density on the surface of the media and removes the solved BOD. By making this HDF a washable structure, we have solved the problem of flies and odors. The final SLS removes fine detached biofilm. The final removal rate of SS and BOD reaches 90%. We are given a certificate of technology verification from Japan Sewage Works Agency. It is proof that the performance of the PTF system was officially verified by the Japanese government. We received the certificate of technology verification for overseas in 2014. These are advantages of PTF system because the time is limited today, so we would like to highlight only 3 at this time. One, the greatest feature of the PTF system is energy saving. The conventional activated sludge process consumes a lot of electricity for aeration in the reactor. Since the PTF does not require the aeration, the power consumption is about 1 horse. Second, compared to the activated sludge method, the PTF can be installed half area. Third, the maintenance is very easy. Once the water is pumped up, it is treated by gravity flow. It is energy-saving and fully automatic system that does not require the skilled operation. We would like to introduce the installation record of PTF. The first project name is the Project for Water Quality Improvement for Japanese Bridge Area in Hoi An City in Vietnam. This is the ODA project coordinated by JICA. In 2008, we constructed 2,000 cubic meter per day PTF system. This is the second installation record of PTF. The project name is Project for Sewage System developed in Phnom Penh, which is start construction last year. This is also ODA project. The main contents of the project are construction of 5,000 cubic meter per day. The construction scheduled to be completed in November 2023. Currently, we are receiving some inquiries from Southeast Asian market. It was a short time, but thank you very much. We strongly hope that this PTF system will be used as part of the smart city in your country. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Seo, for your presentation. Our next presenter is Mr. Aoki Takashi, Manager of Phnom Penh Office and Manager of Sales Headquarters, MinebeaMitsumi Inc. And now, Mr. Aoki, please come up to the stage for a presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Aoki from MinebeaMitsumi. Let me explain our smart city solutions. This is today's agenda about the network, CMS, and reduce electricity and reduce CO2 emission, the efficiency, the lighting, and expandability. Our LED street light is designed by our own lens technology and our own components technologies. Now we are using a 6-LoWPAN mesh network internet solutions. We call to the platform for our smart city solution by street light, gateway, and node. By our own software can monitor our street light conditions through internet by CMS. For example, this one is in Japan, road. Install the street light. We can check, we can monitor street light condition one by one. We can also set up dimming in our CMS. And for example, sunset at 6 p.m. town street light automatically after register sunset time. And still bright after sunset. So it's okay by 50% dimming. After that, getting dark, so change to the 100% brightness. After 9 p.m., car, human will go home, so reduce to 80%. In the midnight, should be 30% enough for the light street and town. Then finally, 6 a.m. sunset, sunrise, so town was light. This one also automatically. This one is brightness by each dimming. Dimming is effective to reduce CO2 emission and save energy by this scheduling. This schedule we can set up based on the customer requirement. So 50% flat also can set up, or 70% flat, or like this. And finally, so compare with HPS street light 240 watt, and compare with the 58 watt our street light, we can save much more energy and CO2 emission also. Next, expandability. We have some sensors, and we can install in the town and the street, and connected to our CMS. So platform plus other sensors. Oh, sorry. For example, parking sensor, we can collect the data for the parking condition and indicate to the detail for drivers. Driver to see the monitor and easy to find out where it's empty. Next, this is a smart waste sensor. Inside the box, waste box, we have an installed sensor and collect the data for the waste amount inside the box. And then company will go to the full amount waste box directory. Next, so we have another sensors for water and weather condition. It's easy to collect the data on time, and we can make an alert to the residential. So meaning in advance, we can guess it will be dangerous or not. This is our installation actually in the worldwide. Now we are operating around 115,000 street lights in the worldwide. Another sensor also as well. Thank you for your listening. And we have a product booth outside of this hall. We can explain more detail one by one. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your presentation, Mr. Aoki. The next presenter is Mr. Otsuka Yuichiro, Specialist of ICT Engineering Department, Plant Engineering Division, Nippon Koei Company Limited. Mr. Otsuka, please come up to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity here today. I'm Yuichiro Otsuka of Nippon Koei. Today, I would like to briefly introduce our company and our project for supporting realization of smart city in ASEAN country. So, Nippon Koei, established in 1946, is Japanese civil engineering consulting firm. Since its foundation, we have been contributing to building and maintenance of social infrastructure around the world to make us safe and comfortable living spaces and achieve the goal of society. We cover a wide range of engineering fields, like in this picture, such as transport, urban utility, resources. So our advantage is that we are good at providing a comprehensive consultation to build a smart city, even including its operation and maintenance. Also, we support our clients through all life cycle stages of a project, such as preliminary stage, planning stage, design stage, tender stage, project implementation stage, and even operation and maintenance stage. Regarding our clients, we have many experiences of offshore development assistance projects from international development agencies, shown here. And at the same time, we have been providing our consultation service to governments and private firms as well. When it comes to smart city project in ASEAN, now we have been doing several projects like shown this map. But today, I would like to introduce two ongoing projects, which are Smart Jump project in Davao, Philippines. The first project is for transport sector. As you know, the Davao City is the third largest city in the Philippines, and the traffic demand is still rapidly growing. So in such situation, traffic congestion is one of big issues to be addressed. In order to reduce the traffic congestion in the city, we are proposing the advanced traffic signal control system called Moderato, which is Japanese standard of traffic signal system. The image of the system is like this. The basic concept is to get the traffic data by the vehicle detector on the roadside and then optimize the signal timing based on the collected real-time traffic data so that the vehicle can smoothly travel without stopping at intersections as much as possible, like in this image. And not only controlling the traffic signals by line-wise, Moderato can provide the area-wise traffic signal control. This is actually the main function of Moderato, and it differentiates the system from other country systems. So what is the area-wise traffic signal control? When processing, Moderato automatically creates a sub-area, which is a group of intersections that have same traffic tendency, and this is going to be the smallest control unit, and Moderato optimizes the traffic flow by sub-area. But as you know, the traffic flow tendency changes as time goes by, so it's very important to adapt the control to the real traffic situation. For example, in case that the traffic flow is getting increased from south to north direction like this, the system adapts to it by creating the large control area by merging the sub-areas. In this way, Moderato changed the forms of sub-area in accordance with the real traffic situation. We believe this system will be very effective to decrease the traffic congestion in Davao City and also other cities in ASEAN countries. And the second project is the disaster prevention sector. The disaster prevention is the highest priority matter in many ASEAN countries, we think. So innovative solutions using the cutting-edge technologies are always needed. In this project, we are developing the AI-based automatic water level detection system, which automatically detects the water level and make alert when water level reach at certain level, and also accumulates the data for data analysis only by adding the software function to the existing CCTV system. So the advantage of the system is such easiness of the installation, because only adding the software function to the existing CCTV system can dramatically enhance the disaster prevention operation. We are going to start the site experiment of the system in Davao from next week to evaluate this system. Okay, so today I have shared Nippon Koei and Smart City related project in Philippines. We are so much happy if we could further contribute to realization of smart city with ASEAN countries. Since we have branch offices and subsidiary in almost all ASEAN countries, so we believe we could have strong collaboration with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your presentation, Mr. Otsuka. The next presenter is Mr. Kawahara Nobuo, Principal Engineer of International Project Division of Oriental Consultants Company Limited. Mr. Kawahara, please come up to the stage for your presentation.
Hello, all the guests and friends from ASEAN countries. I'm very happy to be here and to have a great opportunity to present you about my company. So today I like to speak about 2 points: introduction of our company, and the second, our latest project, Bison, an example of super city in Mie Prefecture, Japan. So I think, I hope some of you already recognize or identify our company name. We are Oriental Consultants. What we consult, engineering company. We are consulting engineers covering all the social capitals and infrastructure, and both private and public facilities. We do planning and design and management also. I prepared a short promotion movie of my company, so please take a look at this one.
We are a social value creation company. We are Oriental Consultants. We aim to create and protect infrastructure that supports society and the economy. Create and protect infrastructure that allows people, nature, and towns to coexist. Protect society and communities from disasters, using both soft and hard measures. Achieve safe, smooth, and comfortable transport by utilizing advanced technologies and well-designed road spaces. Improve the overall attractiveness of areas through coordinating management and design across various fields. Promote overseas business in collaboration with our group company, Oriental Consultants Global. we are committed to assisting our ASEAN Smart City projects.
So now that you already understand our outline of our company, and then I like to emphasize 3 points for my company. Number one is we are value-creating company, not just engineering consultants. And number two, we take comprehensive strategy and approach to give a value to the society. And the number three is very important. We are not only engineering consultant, but also a part of the investor. So I'd like to show the example, the latest project in Japan, which is one of the smart city project, and located in Taki Town in Mie Prefecture. So let me show you.
Visen. Visen means a beautiful village in Japanese. Visen is a project designated as a model of the Mie Regional Cooperation Super City concept promoted by Taki Town, Mie Prefecture. The concept of Super City is an urban development challenge being tackled in Japan. It aims to improve the welfare and convenience of residents and visitors by providing various services. It centers on a data linkage platform that collects, organizes, and provides various types of data across fields. The site area of Visen is approximately 115 hectares. It is one of the largest commercial resort facilities in Japan. Here you can experience relaxation, good food, and educational activities thanks to its proximity to the mountains. The grand opening was on July 20th, 2021. We have been involved in this project since the primary planning stage in 2014 as infrastructure experts. We were involved in the basic planning and design of the entire facility, development, permit procedures, transportation planning, and road design. Specifically, for one aspect of the project, we installed an automatic gate on the expressway dedicated to automobiles. We have also improved the ability to attract visitors and facilitated traffic control within Visen. In addition, Visen supports small-scale mobility within their grounds. Autonomous driving is a new means of transportation that allows tours within the spacious grounds. We planned and designed a dedicated mobility route that connects the roads and trails within the grounds to allow for autonomous driving operations. Going forward, we will continue to participate in the Mie Regional Collaboration Super City Initiative, continuously working to resolve social issues. Our aim is to further contribute to the entire region and also worldwide.
So it's already time's up. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kawahara from Oriental Consultants. Thank you. Our next presenter is Mr. Suzuki Daisuke, founder and CEO of RESC Limited. Mr. Suzuki, please come up to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm the last speaker of the first session, so please bear with me for 5 more minutes or so. Okay, so I'm Daisuke Suzuki, the founder and CEO of RESC. Today I'd like to introduce our battery platform for e-mobility and smart grid. So let me share our image of how our battery platform could contribute to envisioning our smart city. First, our battery platform could strengthen the resilience of our cities against earthquakes and extreme weather. It could also massively introduce renewable energy for decarbonization. Then it could also construct smart grid for more efficient energy use. And finally, it could accelerate to electrify vehicles for environmental and emission gas measures. So our mission is to realize smart cities based on our battery platform that enables battery sharing among the users of both e-mobility and smart grid. We've been focusing on two markets. First market is e-mobility. It segments delivery and sharing service and so on. And second one is energy storage for smart grid, such as backup power and virtual power plant. Currently, these two markets are growing at a fast rate, but they also have some common problems, such as high cost of batteries, degradation of batteries, and recently high reuse in disposal cost of batteries. Like in European countries, data tracing for CO2 emission and life cycle management is becoming necessary. And e-mobility particularly, risk of battery depletion while you drive in the car or vehicles on the street and long battery charging times are the problems. Therefore, we have developed the battery platform, which consists of 4 components. First is cassette battery, which is IoT ready. Second is product, comparable with the cassette battery, such as battery charging rockers that users can swap the batteries. Also various types of e-mobility, such as e-scooters and e-bikes. And also the ICT systems that consist of algorithms and AI big data, which is based on our patent. Then also IoT service. So in the following movies, I'd like to show you our IoT service. First one is for e-mobility market. So with a smartphone app, users can check the travel distance of e-mobility very accurately. They can also find the location to swap the batteries. For this e-scooter case, cassette battery is stored under the step. And this is our battery charging rocker that users can swap the batteries from empty one to fully charged one very easily. The next move is for the energy storage market. First one is an emergency power supply, like backup, to improve the resilience. Our battery charging rocker not only charges the batteries inside, but also allow users to swap the batteries. But it's also, in case of the power blackout, it could provide electric power to the outside facility and equipment. Next one is portable power supply. Because cassette battery is so portable, it could be used for outside activities like camping. Next one is battery reuse. Any kind of battery is always degrade after being used a number of times. So we utilize our battery platform to optimize the timing to correct the degraded batteries. And also, then we use the corrected degraded battery for that energy storage systems. And as you know, for the massive introduction of renewable energy to power grid, we need more energy storage system because they could stabilize unstable renewable energy, such as solar power and wind power. The last one, but not least, is a smart grid. By connecting our battery charging rockers and energy storage systems with degraded batteries, our battery platform could be utilized for virtual power plant, demand response, and microgrid. And this is a list of our core competence, such as maximizing the user convenience and utilizing the charging lockers, and lifetime and reduce efficiency of batteries and so on. And all these can be accomplished by our patented ICT system and prediction algorithm by controlling battery charging speed and timing in real time, remotely from ICT system. And we have 6 patents in the Southeast Asia also, covering the 6 countries. We've been focusing on e-mobility service and energy service so far, but our battery platform could be used for electric vehicles like EV bus and taxis. That is for my presentation, and if you have any questions, please contact me. And thank you very much for your attention today.
Thank you, Mr. Suzuki, for your presentation. 8 companies have given corporate presentations in the first part of the session, and from now we will have 30 minutes coffee break. And please utilize this time to see the exhibition. The companies have set up their exhibition corners outside this hall. Please visit those corners, and free beverages are available as well. The second half of the corporate presentation will begin at 4:25. The second half of the corporate presentation will begin at 4:25, so please return to your seats at 4:20, 5 minutes before the presentations. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. Now, the second half of the corporate presentation will begin. The presenter is Mr. Tanaka Yuji from Sales Engineering Division, SAKAI Heavy Industries Limited. Mr. Tanaka, please come up to the stage for your presentation.
Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you today? Fine? Hi, I'm also fine. my name is Tanaka of SAKAI Heavy Industry. We appreciate it to take a chance to introduce our message to you. Our company is manufacturing road construction equipment over 100 years, like vibrating roller, macadam roller, and pneumatic tire roller. We have 4 sales offices, 43 distributors around the world, and exported over 130 countries till now. We have 4 factories. Sorry. Backするんですか? We have 4 factories, including mother factory in Japan, and the other is located in Indonesia, USA, and China. Recently, we concentrate to develop automatic control with DX and carbon neutral at construction site. Like these autonomous drive bus is SAKAI Town, no relation our company, and test field on train driverless for following trucks. Firstly, this compaction master is density control and data processing to site offices from soil compactor. Below, like this one. Below of this is named guardman, protecting from traffic accident by auto braking system. The right is electric driving EV roller against carbon neutral. And last one is autonomous driving vibrating roller, same as autonomous bus with automatic control to compaction locus. Due to our limited presentation, we can't show you this video now, but we can show you at our booth in same floor. By the way, from now, it's supposed to develop many sensuous cities in Asian area, but it seems to be more important matter to collaborate city to city. Smart city will have to cooperate together like SDGs 9 to 11. Even though there are moderate urban city, it is not true well-being urbanized city for using bad condition road between city to city. Therefore, it must be needed to road maintenance to keep good condition road. This is road stabilizer, which is remaking weakened road base course mixing with additives like cement, lime, and or emulsion at drum. Road stabilizer can recycle from soil road, granular road, and damaged asphalt pavement road. We have a stabilizer job site in Japan. This damaged road located in Koshika City as surrounded residential area of Tokyo. Stabilizer is mixing with this one. Stabilizer mixed with original base course materials, including damaged asphalt and cement, plus liquid emulsion as additives. After stabilizer, it completes long life, sustainable and resilient road. This sheet is cost compare simulation in case of small maintenance every 3 years and large maintenance by stabilizer every 15 years. Stabilizer can make maintenance cost reduction among 33 years. We cannot construct road renewal because we are not contractor. However, we have good skill engineer to be able to make technical transfer training for engineer of your countries by using our stabilizer. This is training photo of Kenya 2018. Stabilizer method will take good merit as below not only cost reduction, shortened terms of job site, construct with good condition and long life and road, construct all-weather road from soil granular road, construct strong structure road from disaster. Thank you for attention. We hope make good discussion much more. So we are waiting for your coming at our booth on same floor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tanaka, for your presentation. The next presenter is Mr. Yamanami Tatsuki, CEO of Scheme Verge Incorporated. Mr. Yamanami, could you please start your presentation?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tatsuki, Scheme Verge CEO. We're Scheme Verge Inc. We're a software startup company from the University of Tokyo, but we have already implemented so many smart city projects in Japan, and I want to expand our business to Asian countries, so I came here today. And our mission is we make travel destinations and places to live more attractive by improving of the entire area's experience by using data and AI. What unique experience tell the price? Recently the experience in the areas is one of the biggest factors to choose the destination, travel destinations, or the places to live. So we have to experience of the areas by using software. And this is how we see the problem. In order to appeal and improve the experience of the entire area, it is essential to cooperate with tenants or surrounding areas or mobility services, not only to strengthen our individual facility or services, or making a very big building or very good museum, but in order to make a collaboration, we have to implement joint measures in collaboration with the stakeholders. However, most of such kind of collaborative measures are implemented by using paper and a very analog approach. And so because of that, we have so much cost in that kind of collaborative measures. So, and in addition, we cannot track the data of user behavior through that paper. So continuous and highly accurate feedback and analysis of the data on the implemented measure are not taken. So we provide this product, Hora Area Management. That's the one-stop solution for the two parts. First part is the end users to experience the area with an optimized itinerary and recommendations using AI. And second part is we enable business owners to get the data to make the data-driven decision for improvement of the end-user experience. And this Hora helps standardize and digitalize the area measures for basic area revitalization measures using data-driven approach, using that kind of machine learning engine. And our Hora can connect with Wi-Fi or smart keys or car probe data or any kind of smart city data through the APIs. And the user experience of our solution is as follows. And we use NFC tags for the payment solution. And so we can detect where users visited. And all customer data is getting and displayed timely to be reflected in one screen on this console. And this solves such as slow payment calculation net fraud. Yeah. And by doing so, we can realize highly accurate PDCA like improvement of the time spent or the range of circulation or amount of spend. And our business model is a software as a service business model, so we can start a smart city project in a very low, very reasonable cost. And we have already expanded in a major Japanese tourist areas or several smart city projects in Japan. And we have started our business from the Setouchi Triennale. That's one of the most high-end tourist area in Asia. And so I want to share our experience and our know-how of making a good destination to the overseas. And our solution is for use also in other Kobe or Ise Shrine or Aichi Highway or others. And we have already so many reputations and acknowledgement in area management or smart city field in Japan. So today we have some booths in front of this stage. And so if you have some question or discussion, I want to welcome you to have a further discussion. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for your presentation, Mr. Yamanami. Our next presenter is Ms. Hon Chambi from Quality Control Department of Something Company Limited. Ms. Hon Chambi, please come up to the stage for your presentation.
So good afternoon, everybody, and thank you, MC, for your kind introduction. So once again, my name is Janvi. I'm from Cambodia, and my hometown is in Siem Reap. And I think some of you may have already been in Siem Reap because we have the Angkor Wat, which is one of the famous tourist spots. And actually, I have been living and working in Japan for almost 10 years now. That is a very short introduction of mine. Now let me go to the introduction of Something Group. So as you can see here, that for Something Group, we have Something Co Ltd, which is the construction company established in 1997 and based in Tokyo. And we also have the other 26 branches within Japan. And in the foreign countries, we have 3 subsidiaries. One is in Singapore, which is called Something Holdings Asia, and it's a shareholding company. And for the other 2 are in Vietnam, based in Ho Chi Minh City, and in Cambodia, based in Phnom Penh. And for the services we are providing as something group in Japan are the geotechnical investigation, soil improvement, including the services relating to liquefaction, subsidence, soil contamination, and surplus soils. Furthermore, we are also doing the geotechnical insurance, drone service, IT consultation, web or system development, human resource, and so on. And for the company in Vietnam and Cambodia, we are also doing the work of the construction field, such as the soil investigation and improvement, civil engineering work, and business process outsourcing from Japan. And here I would like to show you some of the experiences we had in Vietnam. For example, we did a soil investigation for the industrial complex area and real estate development. And we also did the soil investigation for the offshore wind power project, and also the photovoltaic power plant project, and also the wind turbine foundation project. And for the civil engineering work as shown in the photos here, to prevent the collapse of the riverbank, we did the reinforcement of the riverbank, and also the other works relating to the sewage pipe, and also the construction of road and bridge. And for the experience in Cambodia, in 2019, we conducted a soil investigation for the improvement project of National Road Number 5. It is in Battambang province. That is all for the very brief introduction of Something Group. Now let me move on to the introduction of Petrol Pigeon, which is one of the technology of our group company. So Petrol Pigeon is the IoT equipment for the measurement of the meteorology. You are able to obtain the measured data such as wind speed, wind direction, temperature, humidity, heat stroke index, water level, and so on. And you can immediately see those observed data or information via your mobile phone or laptop. And for the purpose of using this Petrol Pigeon, you can use it either for the safety at the construction site, for the disaster prevention, or for the security. And for the sensors of Petrol Pigeon, you can choose any sensor which is applicable to your purpose of requirement. And here are some of the photos of Petrol Pigeon being used in Japan. That is all for my presentation today. Thank you for your kind attention, and we'll be waiting for you at the booth. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hon Chambi from Something Company Limited. Our next presenter is Mr. Kano Junkichi, Director of Business Promotion, International Business Department, Urban Renaissance Agency. Mr. Kano, please come up to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Junkichi Kano from Urban Renaissance Agency. Today, I would like to explain about our experience with UR and expansion to overseas. First of all, I would like to explain our kind of profile. UR has been established since 1955 as a Japan Housing Corporation. So it's under a subsidiary company of the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport, and Tourism. And our employees around 3,000. Our mission is basically coping with the urban issues, which changes depending on the infrastructure situation and the economic condition. So we have a kind of 4 major business fields, which is one is the urban redevelopment, and one is rental housing management. Actually, we have 720,000 rental housing units in Japan, which is one of the biggest rental housing owners in Japan. And new town development and urban reconstruction project, which is now you are here. The Great East Japan earthquake happened in 2011, and we cooperated to revitalize or redevelop this area also. Today, I would like to introduce a recent example of a project in the field of urban redevelopment. The location is in the Yaesu area, which is the east front area of Tokyo Station. There are a lot of aged buildings, office buildings in this area, and the project is to develop one of the largest integrated bus terminals in Japan by utilizing the opportunities of 3 urban redevelopment projects planned here. Tokyo Station is a gateway to Tokyo and the hub of buses for various parts of Japan. However, since bus stops are scattered, and around the station, and it is inconvenient to transfer from the station to the bus station, and also sometimes it will be hindered for the people because of people who waiting for the bus. So in this development, we aim to solve this problem to kind of by consolidating the bus terminals in line with these three urban redevelopment projects. This redevelopment project is divided into three kind of business, three projects. So usually it is very difficult to coordinate together. But UR has coordinated and realized the integrated use of bus terminal by acquiring the bus terminal floors in three areas at once. In addition, developers are given incentive for advanced use by maintaining the bus terminals. It improved the feasibility of their projects. In this way, UR has made it possible to set up public facility and also ensuring the feasibility of the project. We would like to expand this kind of domestic knowledge to overseas. Now, I would like to explain what UR can do in your country. And as you see, the ASEAN countries, we have partners, both central government, local government, and some government organizations, and also private companies. And we have kind of three phases. One is as a government consultant, and one is as a coordinator to connect with Japanese company and the ASEAN countries, and also the technical advisor, depending because of our kind of experience in Japan. So we are collaborating with, of course, the MLIT and also the JICA, JETRO, and JOIN, and so on. And we are kind of doing the role of the Secretariat of J-Code, which is the Japanese Companies Association, consists of 50 companies. So by utilizing Japanese network and the experience, so we would like to contribute to ASEAN countries. Now I would like to explain one example, which is in Indonesia, case of Greater Jakarta. Urban issues in Greater Jakarta, there are rapid growth of population and, of course, economic growth in Indonesia. And it is a project to become the world's largest metropolitan area, which is 45 million people by 2035. So because of those kind of growth of population, the traffic congestion and the housing shortage is one of the serious issues in Indonesia. So due to traffic congestion, delaying the development of transportation infrastructure, also housing shortages also. So to solve those issues, TOD, transit-oriented development, is recognized as an important kind of policy to alleviate those kind of problems. So we are working on with partners in Indonesia and also Japanese companies. So this is an example. So we exchanged the MOU with the PT Motor Integrasi Transportasi Jabodetabek MITJ, which is a subsidiary company of MRT Jakarta, and for the purpose of realizing the TOD project. They want to implement the project of TOD, and the UR has been working on to promote project launching by sharing knowledge coming from experience with TOD in Japan. So today, it's a very short time to explain our kind of project in detail. So maybe we can discuss or I can talk after this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your presentation, Mr. Kano. The next presenter is Mr. Kanetsuna Katsuyuki, Category Manager, Sales Number 2 Department, Sales Division, ASAHI Rubber Incorporated. Mr. Kanetsuna, please come up to the stage and start your presentation.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming today. This time, I'd like to tell you about our company and our activities. This is our company overview. Our company, ASAHI Rubber Japan, the headquarters is located in Saitama, that is north of Tokyo. Our company founded in 1970, incorporated 1976, capital about $7 million US, and employees about 300 or more. Domestic basis. We have 3 sales offices in Japan, one in Omiya, Saitama Prefecture. That is the same location as our headquarters. Other 2 are in Nagoya and Osaka. We have 4 production bases in Japan. All of them are in Fukushima Prefecture, that's about 200 kilometers north from the center of Tokyo. Overseas bases. We have 1 production base in China, Dongguan in Guangdong Province. And in China, we have 2 sales offices, one in Shanghai and another in Hong Kong. We also have sales office in Chicago, USA. With these sales members, we follow up our customers all over the world. We are rubber specialists and are doing business in a variety field: optical field, medical life science field, functional and communication field. And in the optical field, one of the key products is capped LED. We design and manufacture capped LED as custom that convert the LED wavelengths. And as a result, we can regenerate more than 10,000 colors. This technology is used mainly for automobile interior lighting and general lighting. And our medical and life science products are, for example, check valve that is used for hemodialysis, etc. And other products are, for example, rubber stoppers, such as pre-filled syringe gasket. Those products are made in medical factories, and they use CO2-free electricity. Their production environment is equivalent to ISO Class 7, US 10,000, and we've got ISO 13485 that is necessary to do medical business in the world. Energy harvesting. There are several kinds of natural energy, and we've been focused on piezoelectric and micro wind turbine. This is an FTEM, flexible thermoelectric module. That is one of the examples of the piezoelectric, and it's simple. Just sandwich the peltier element with a flexible rubber, and as a result, it is possible to fit to the several shapes. By applying temperature difference to the peltier elements, the electric current can be generated. That's what we call Seebeck effect. Wind power generation is also widely used in the world, but all of them are set outside. Our silicon technology can help them to protect their equipment. With our airflow control technology, we can improve the efficiency of the power generation by creating plasma discharge. This is a carbon neutral future image. Natural energy will increase more and more, I think. And that will change even the agricultural way. Our wavelength control technology can help them. As such, with our ASAHI rubber unique technology, we can change the world and work together with people all over the world, of course, including ASEAN people. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any question, please contact us. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation, Mr. Kanetsuna from ASAHI Rubber Incorporated. Thank you. And now, before the closing, Mr. Kakishita Yoshihiro, Counselor for Global Strategies, Ministers, Secretariat, Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism, will present the closing speech on behalf of the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism of Japan. Now, Mr. Kakishita, please come to the stage for your closing remarks.
Well, thank you so much for participating today. I believe you may be tired, so tired. So my speech is actually last time for the sitting program. Well, at the closing of this business matching sessions, I'd like to leave a few words for on behalf of MLIT. Well, anyway, at first, I'm so grateful to business firms and corporations to having gathered today and made informative and fruitful presentation and exhibitions. At the same time, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to our colleagues from ASEAN members for taking part in the 2 days long high-level meeting this year. Thank you very much again. Well, it will be a great honor for us if this opportunity could provide you some clues which contribute to the smart city development in your country or ASEAN's other countries. This is my first message, first point I'd like to say on behalf of MLIT. Well, at this time, this business session will close. But before next program, I mean receptions, we still have 1 hour. So exhibitions outside this hall is still open. So please take a look again, even if you have to take a look at the tea break time. Well, let me, taking this opportunity, I'd like to introduce about the website of JASCA, which Mr. Amano has mentioned at the opening remarks. Do you have the leaflet of a high-level meeting? If you have one, please take a look at the last page. Yes, just the last page of the leaflet. You can see the QR code on it. This is the address of the JASCA homepage, JASCA website. Well, we have the, many Japanese firms provided a lot of information, and this site contains such information on it. So please take a look and please good use of it. Well, anyway, thank you very much. And I'd like to mention about the next program. It's from 6 o'clock. Joint reception. I mean, the second day's reception will be organized by the reconstruction agency. Will be open from 6. This is must be with the hospitality of Hamadori regions, these areas. Making the steady steps for the recovery from the great East Japan earthquakes. Not only the ASEAN people, but also the Japanese firms member here is also joining that. So please enjoy and please deepen the relationship furthermore. Finally, we MLIT will continue the strong support and strong cooperation with you to develop the smart city in ASEAN countries. Thank you so much, and please take a look at the exhibition again. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your closing remarks, Mr. Kakishita. Now, the corporate presentations have finished. The reception will be held from 6 in the village hall on the first floor. Those of you who will attend the receptions are requested to go to the hall when the time comes. Be sure to visit the exhibition corners in the lobby, as he mentioned. Local companies are also displaying various items in the foyer on the first floor. please visit there too. The exhibition corners will close at 5:50. And please see the displays as long as time allows. And also for ASEAN participants, could you please fill in the evaluation form on the table that you have. If you already fill in the evaluation form, which is in the Congress pack already, that's the same content as is on the table. So please hand them in to staff from the liaison. 日本企業の皆様は後ほどビジネスマッチングについてのヒアリングをさせていただきますので、ご協力のほどよろしくお願いいたします。So thank you very much once again for your participation and please continue to enjoy the rest of your stay. ありがとうございました。